Imagine a 21,000-ton cargo ship finishing its current job in Vancouver. By next week, its holds will be empty, and the owner needs to find its next employment before the last crate is even unloaded. Every hour that ship sits idle, it loses money. Between crew wages, port fees, and maintenance, the ship owner is fighting a ticking clock to get the vessel back under contract. At the same time, a cargo owner is looking for a way to transport 15,000 tons of bulk sulfur. They have the product and the destination, but no way to move it. The ship owner is often thousands of miles away, perhaps in an office in Tokyo, unaware that the perfect cargo is waiting for them in a Canadian port. Without a way to bridge this distance, ships remain empty and cargo sits in warehouses, causing costs to mount on both sides of the deal. This gap is filled by shipbrokers. They act as the essential communication link, tracking available vessels and cargo requirements across the globe. Owners circulate tonnage lists showing ships' positions, while charterers send inquiries for specific cargo. Brokers share these lists across hubs like New York, Tokyo, and Seoul, constantly searching for a match. The physical center of this activity is the Baltic Exchange in London. Here, brokers meet daily to distribute inquiries and finalize the fixtures that keep global trade moving. By centralizing all this information in these hubs, brokers transform a sea of isolated actors into an organized network of efficient matches. Speed is the priority in these negotiations. To move quickly across time zones, brokers use a condensed, cryptic shorthand that looks like a secret code. This is a raw time charter inquiry. It contains all the vital data for a multi-million-dollar deal, but it is unreadable to anyone outside the industry. We can break it down. These sections define the laycan, the window when the ship must be ready, and the redelivery range, which in this case spans from Singapore to Japan. The financial terms are packed into the end. This part specifies the total commissions and the address commission, a specific fee the charterer requires for the deal to proceed. This inquiry forces a choice between three paths: paying by the ton in a voyage charter, paying by the day in a time charter, or a bareboat agreement, where the charterer takes on all operating costs. This language strips the negotiation down to pure data, ensuring that every variable is settled before the ship even begins its journey. When an owner is ready to commit, they issue a firm offer. This is a binding proposal with a strict expiration time, often lasting an hour or two. The parties then trade counters. Using the phrase accept, accept, they agree to most terms while striking out specific clauses they find unfavorable. This happens under intense pressure. If a party misses the time limit, the offer expires, and the other side can immediately walk away to work with a competitor. Eventually, they reach the status of fixed sub-details. The major financial and logistical points are settled, leaving only the fine print of the contract to be finalized. This process isn't just about price. It is a meticulous way for two strangers to share the massive risks of moving goods across the ocean. Once the subjects, like final management approval, are cleared, the ship is fully fixed. The deal is officially done. The broker sends a recap of the entire fixture to both sides. Within minutes, the ship's master is notified of the new route, and port agents begin preparing for the arrival. The exchange of shorthand and data is complete. A 20,000-ton vessel arrives at its loading port exactly when the charterer needs it, and the transport begins. These documented negotiations have now committed thousands of tons of cargo to a specific route and arrival time. But why does this work? In a market where strangers deal with massive sums of money across borders, why isn't the system plagued by fraud? It all works because of fiduciary duty. Brokers and ship owners know that in this industry, a single instance of dishonesty can destroy a professional reputation forever. This is the core principle of the Baltic Exchange. Their motto, "Our word, our bond," serves as the moral foundation for the entire shipping world. Global trade may be carried out by massive steel ships, but the entire system is powered by an unwavering commitment to human trust.